Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to my recorded video. Now, this is not a personal video, so don't run away. No, it's okay. You can stay. It's not personal. It's okay. It's all right. This video is by a request from one of my subscriber on my YouTube channel, and then became my friend in Second Life. Yeah. So, what I will be showing in this video is land stuff. Yeah. A lot of people are scared of having to do anything with land in Second Life, and I remember that feeling years and years and oh man, years ago. Yeah. Well, anyway, um, and I know that it can be conquered. Land can be conquered and won. And so I'm going to show you how to join and divide your own land. If you're a renter and you don't have those land permissions, you won't be able to do this. So this is going to be strictly for land owners. And this will work for mainland and on private land. Land is land. You work it the same way. If you're on a private sim that's not on not on mainland, then you will have estate features, but the estate features don't have anything to do with join and divide land. So let's get to it. As you can see, I've cleared off a bit of space on my land in Urquhart, Corsica. I just moved some of my build up into the sky. And I'm left with this beautiful, wonderful flat piece. Oh, there goes a pod. Hello, pod. Hello. And I'm left with this wonderful flat piece of land. It's all one parcel. Now, I also own this parcel, well, this land over here across the street. Now, even though even though there's a road going down the middle of it and it's a protected linden road, I can look at my land and see that they're both highlighted. And just a second. And do 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 do. And this is the total of my land, 4608 square meters. Now, even though they're not connected, they're not touching, they are still one parcel. If you can see up here, the name, the rarest land in all of Urquhart here. And when I go over here, it is the same, the rarest land in all of Urquhart. You cannot join land if they are not in the same region or same sim. Um, Even if you own both parcels, if they're not next to each other, you cannot join them. But if there is in my case, Linden Road, uh, they can still be quote unquote joined, but they're just not connected. So let's say you have, okay, right, I'll use this explanation as I show you how to divide. So we're going to, yeah, I'll come back to that little explanation in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and divide um, a bit of land, and you just right click on the land, go to edit terrain, and the radio button will already be by default on. So you just want to left click, and you just want to, like, do I want to do that much, or do I want to go over here and divide this bit? And you're just using your left mouse button and you're clicking on the land and you're making that yellow square. like, oh, how much, how big, and so we're just going to do um, 240 meters. So once you have the amount of land that you want to divide highlighted, then you go down here to modify parcel and you hit the button subdivide. You'll get a pop-up and it'll say dividing this land will split this parcel into two, and each parcel can have its own settings, meaning your radio stream or your music stream, your video stream, your your land access, the name, description, all that. Some settings will reset to defaults after the operation. Divide land. Okay. You'll get another little pop-up over here on the right. Land has been divided. Yay! Okay. So, and if you want to make sure that the land division went through, because as we all know, Second Life can glitch on us. You think you done something and then come to find out you didn't do nothing at all. So to check this, you can you can right click and go to the About Land, and you'll see the area is 24 meters. And then click on the bigger land area, and you'll see that the land area has decreased to 4368 meters. Just a moment, I need to wet my whistle. Alrighty. Okay. So now that we have our land divided, we want to join it. How do you join it? It's very simple. So you want to, it doesn't matter. You can either start with, it doesn't matter how I do this. I could start with the land I just divided or the bigger uh, bit of land. It really doesn't matter. You only need 16 square meters of each bit of land to be able to join all of the land into one parcel. So, right. And then we're standing on the divided land area. So we want to select, and then you want to hold down the shift key, hold down the left mouse button, and then drag it over here to the bigger bit of land, or the undivided bit. Now you'll get a button here under modify parcel that says join. So you hit join, you'll get a pop-up, and it'll say joining this land will create one large parcel out of all parcels intersecting the selected rectangle. You will need to reset the name and options of the new parcel. Now, when it comes to settings, the bigger parcel will dominate the settings after you have joined the smaller bit of land to it. Okay, so we go ahead and hit OK. And then you'll see that the area has increased back to the original size to 4608. It's very, very easy, very, very simple. And I'm going to go ahead and divide it and join it again. So we are going to divide it first, and we are going to right click on land, go to edit terrain, and you'll see that radio button and select land is already selected. And we want to go ahead and select the bit of land that we want to divide. So this time let's do 144 meters. And we go ahead and hit the subdivide. You'll get you'll get a pop-up. Land has been divided. Yay! You hit OK. It's like, oh yeah. And you can change the settings on this smaller on the divided land as you would normally. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, after we just you can see that I've changed it. Oh my goodness, I love the Orville, and I do. Praise Avis, I really really do. Now, if we go over here to the um, bigger parcel, I mean the bigger land of the parcel, you'll see that it's went back to the rarest land in all of Urquhart, meaning that we definitely had a successful land divide. Now we've changed our mind. We don't know what we want. We don't know if we want to join or divide. It's like, well, what's going on? These land relationships can be so hard. So we want to join the land back together. One big happy land family. Or yeah. So what we do is you will right click and edit terrain, and that is on the land that we just divided. You could tell because it is the 144 square meters of land. And you just hold down the shift key and the left mouse button to select 16 square meters. It has to be at least 16 square meters. You can't go any lower. And that's all it needs to be, is just 16 square meters of each bit of land that you want to join. And then you just drag your cursor over here, and that will see. Did you see that glitch? Did you see that little bit of lag? See, it's a thing. It's a thing. And now, when we drug it over, you saw that the selected yellow square increased, including both the 144 square meter land parcel and the bigger parcel. And we can go ahead and know that this is true because we get the option of join. So we go ahead and we hit the join button, and you'll get that pop up again. Joining this land will create one large parcel out of all parcels, intersecting the selected rectangle. You will need to reset the name and options of the new parcel. Join land? Okay. And you can see that once you hit the join button, it automatically goes back to the original larger full size full original size of the parcel, which is 4608 meters. And so if we go over here to where the smaller bit of divided land was, you'll see that it doesn't say I love the Orville anymore. No, it's gone back to the rarest land of all Urquhart. That's because the bigger parcel will always dominate the land settings when you join a smaller land to it. So there you go. That's it. That's all you need to know. And that's all you need to know. It's that easy. Easy peasy. Really, really easy. So that's it for this little video. Man, I think this is like the shortest thing I ever done on the YouTube. Because normally I could just waffle on and just, you know, whatever. And most of the time I forget that I'm streaming. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I just get focused and stuck in a building, and it's just like, oh God, I'm still streaming. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that this helped you. You know who you are. I will stream you later. Bye.